Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Shim Studios here. We're gonna do some mail time. We're gonna open up some mail on the channel. A few of my cards that I had purchased online are slowly coming in the mail. And like I said before, usually the cards I buy are either, cards that are going to be for a set or, cards that I'm kind of chasing after. There's a lot of cards that I got a lot of favorite cards, but then I kind of dial it down, like, which Pokemon do I actually really care about? So we're about to get into that right now. Let's see if I can open this up. Wow, that just ripped on me. Wow, alright. My package is like, you know what? I'm just gonna pop myself open. I'm like, alright, cool. Here's what we got. We got more Nidoqueens. We're gonna sleeve these up, and we're gonna put as many as we can into our binder, y'all. Alright, so this is gonna be pretty cool. I forgot how many I ordered, or I forgot how many I bought, but let's see, we got a few more. Like I said, it's really iffy reusing top loaders. Really, really iffy. I don't recommend it. Alright, so we have 4. Alright, let's see. We're going to take those out of that sleeve. Like I said, sleeves can always be replaceable. We have 4. Let's see, what else do we got? I feel like there's supposed to be more. I'm going to have to recheck the order. I thought I don't know. It's okay. I like Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is one of my favorite Pokemon. Let's open up this one. Alright, I think this one's going to be kind of the special... Ooh, we can reuse these. Plus, there's a YouTuber, a fellow YouTuber. He's kind of more of like a mentor to me more than anything. There's a few things I want to send to him, or I want to send him. So these extra... I always like it when you order something and you get extra, bubble mailers, which is great because I need to send something off to my YouTuber slash mentor slash, that's, we'll get into more of that later. Right now I just want to get into this part. Let's see what we get. Ho, 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 oh, alright. This is not Pokemon related. I thought it was Pokemon related. Oh man, this is my graded Metazoo cards. I had one of these on an eBay bid for cheap, since Metazoo, the card market, actually it doesn't matter what, all card games right now are at like an all-time low right now. So, these are my Metazoo PSA 10 Reverse Holo. And again, the artwork of Metazoo is what really drew me in. Like, on the Reverse Holos, only like whatever character or whatnot is featured is going to be getting the holographic treatment. Obviously, the full holographic, the non-reverse, so like the holographic treatments of these rare Metazoo cards there, it's a full holo, kind of like Pokemon, but I love the treatment with the reverse holos. Totally not what I was expecting right away. I didn't think these came in right away, but you know what? That's alright, man. That's alright. That's alright, y'all. Those are pretty cool. So those are PSA Gem Mint 10s. Reverse Holos of Metazoo. And again, this is from the Wilderness set, which I've got a lot of sealed product. And I know some of y'all are probably like, oh man, did you literally just say Metazoo Wilderness? For some of y'all that do know, yeah, that it was printed to oblivion, just overly printed. And now there's a lot of inventory on the secondary market that you know. So best way to explain it is booster boxes were supposed to be like over $100, but now you can buy brand new sealed booster boxes for $50. And I actually did get a booster box that I bought for under $30. I won that on an eBay bid, because why am I gonna pay $50 for an item, especially a booster box, that tanked in value, that I know I can haggle and negotiate for right around $30. So like I said, behind the scenes here at Shim Studios, there's a lot of moving parts. I'm trading inventory out, moving inventory, so I can get more inventory, if that makes sense. But again, we're sleeving up my Nidoqueens I got in the mail. And again, what I do have coming though is I've got Jungle Set Nidoqueens on their way. I think I have 3 graded ones, and then I have 4 or 5 regular. So those should be coming in soon too. And again, Nidoqueen is actually one of my favorite Pokemon, like legitimately. I fell in love with Nidoqueen ever since Jungle Set released. It was Jungle and then Fossil. They kind of both, well, they came out back to back. And I honestly, I fell in love with Nidoqueen almost immediately. And in all my Pokemon games too, I'd make sure that I evolved up to get a Nidoqueen. And I'd make sure Nidoqueen was quite possibly one of my strongest Pokemon on my team. Reason for that, at least for me, obviously, I would teach it like different moves. So yeah, I keep Earthquake, and then I taught my Nidoqueen Psychic, and then I taught my Nidoqueen Surf. So I had a Surfing Nidoqueen, and then I forgot what the other move that I would put on a Nidoqueen, but for sure it was always Earthquake, and it was always Surf, and then it was always Psychic. Then I forgot what the other one. I think it was Focus Blast would be the other one. So again, easily, hands down, one of my favorite Pokemon ever. And that's just some quick story time, and then we're going to quick sleeve these up. I'm going to try getting the camera to stay put. So this is why I bought some bulk cards for Nidoqueen. And again, these are cheap. And kind of going back to that discussion of 151 singles being cheap is buy as much of the singles right now as you can while they're still cheap, because I have a feeling once when the set is done being printed and when the set moves out of print, I feel like there's going to be a big massive like spike on the secondary market on single prices. It's kind of to be expected right now, especially with the product so hot like this. So anyways, I'm going to sleeve this one up and put it in a top loader, so I have one additional extra Nidoqueen, which is very fitting, by the way. But here you can tell that we just got done putting the Nidoqueen into our 151 binder. And again, that spread, just when you have a favorite Pokemon and you load it up in a binder like this, like, God, it makes the page and the spread just so good. And I wish I could do the same for Nidoking, but, you know, I've always been more of a fan of Nidoqueen. And, again, I'm just trying to slowly start building more positions in Nidoqueen. Even though I know in the future, this, what, like, these are what, like, a 75-cent card? I don't really see the price on Nidoqueen, like, hitting, like, hundreds, but I could see this being, like, Probably no more than like a dollar, $1.25, $1.50. Shoot, maybe $1.75. Probably no more than $2. But I could see definitely a lot of these other cards, give it like 10 years time. Yeah. Again, whole different discussion. I know other channels talk about the market values and all that, but like I said, I'm not going to try talking about and nerding out too much about market values right now. Right now, I want to remove that out of the equation because I really want to have fun opening up as much of 151 as possible. So, anyways, this is mail time with some sleeving up time, with some binder time, and some. We get a little bit of top loader action in here. We get, one of my favorite Metazoo sets in here, Wilderness. I honestly thought this was my graded Nidoqueen, but I just checked the tracking status on that's still on its way. So I really was excited when I saw the bubble mailer, and I was like, oh man, is that it? And then for some of my younger viewers, if you don't know what Metazoo is, I mean, it too is a collectible card game, but I love the booster boxes of Metazoo because they're all nice and holographic-y. Like, this is, again, Wilderness is one of my favorite sets, and I think I know why that is, because this reminds me so much of Jungle Set. Like I just, the Jungle Set of Pokemon was quite possibly one of my favorite sets too, so that's why Metazoo keeps pulling me back in. So, anyways, like I said, I'll probably do Metazoo videos here in the future, but not, like, we're only going to focus on Pokemon for right now. And I know, oh wow, I'm already looking at the time of this video. I was hoping this video was going to be a quick one, but apparently, Shim Studio is just, I'm just trying to find my comfort zone with my new studio setup. Like I said, even with this video right now, I'm feeling a little loosey-goosey, which is good. I'm starting to become myself again, like when I had a shoot on top of the dryer for a little bit while I was in transition of getting this space nice and tidy and cleaned up, which